Alrighty, and welcome back to another FPVguy video. As you know, I'm at NAB 2016 today, and kicking back and checking out all the new drones. Of course, we have to look at a drone we are really excited about coming out, which is the new H from Yuneec. And with me is Ryan Kephart, one of their top technology guys. So Ryan, we already looked at this obviously before.
Yes. It's been since CES, since the release. We're happy to announce that everything's moving quite smoothly. We are staging this week and getting ready to ship out next week.
Really?
Absolutely.
So finally we're going to get to have some flight time with units that's not prototypes.
Exactly. And we've been doing a lot of testing, a lot of refinement to make sure that this product is absolutely perfect for you guys out there.
And I know there's a lot of questions here, and I'm going to pop one that everybody's asking me.
Sure.
There's people that think there's a conspiracy making slow chargers.
No, there's no really conspiracy. So
you're not doing this to hurt customers.
We're not. So slow charging can have some benefits.
Well, it's better for the battery. Let's get that out of the way.
It's really good for the battery. On top of that, we're not just focused on slow charging either. We're looking into faster chargers and stuff like that for our customers. Currently, the one that you get out of the box does take a little bit longer, but it is the safest option. Where we can have adapters and
safe is really a big issue here, because what people don't often realize is, yes, you can buy a monster charger, but you have to stand there and stare at that battery while it charges.
Right.
So creating a charger that's going to charge you safely in your home without burning it down is actually a very important detail.
That's a good point, and there's plenty of different batteries out there that have different chemistry, and so when you're purchasing a unit from us or anyone else that typically has a slower charger, it's been tested, it's been tried and true. It doesn't damage the battery at all. And so when you start diving into aftermarket chargers and stuff like that, there's no regulation on them. So you can literally...
I just got a new one in, it's 1,000 watts.
Right, so you can charge at 40 amps and maybe the battery can't handle 40 amps.
Like 5-minute charge or something.
Yeah, 5-minute charge, or 5 minutes till destruction. So,
so don't try that at home, guys. Let's move on to the next conspiracy.
Okay.
It is now proven that the CT-03 Plus camera is not a CT-03 camera.
No, it's actually a completely new camera. We've done a lot of things to vamp it up. It's got a completely new sensor, a completely different lens. We're now at 115-degree field of view.
That's 115.
115, correct. And so we also try to make it even flatter profile for editing purposes and just that standard view. We've also changed out the Wi-Fi board and connection. We now have a stronger field, so we can actually get out to 5,000 feet in open areas. Typically, I'm seeing around 2,000 feet in industrial, where I'm around buildings and stuff like that.
Radio signals present.
But we also up the way it transmits, so we're actually at 720p right into our transmitter.
Wow.
And that can actually be piped out using HDMI into a different monitor.
So what that means is that some of us you could either take HDMI out onto a big screen, or you could put HDMI into a pair of fat sharks.
That is true. That is absolutely true. You're lucky for you, right?
Yeah. I mean, otherwise I couldn't have flown this thing.
Otherwise you couldn't have that name, right? I mean, you are the FPV guy, right?
Yeah, but I changed my T-shirt because it says "Been there, crashed that," and then I think I'm going to this trade show and it shouldn't say "Been there, crashed that."
I gotcha. So a few other little things about the Typhoon H that we've vamped up a little bit is the way the propellers are on now. So we could actually push a button, twist 1/8 of a turn, and they pop right off. Super fast, super easy.
Oh, I see. That's a push button right here.
It is a push button. And so each prop is also labeled. So you have a white dot here.
Oh.
And actually, these are going to be white in production. This is actually my prototype, but regardless, they go on as simple as that. You guys all know about the foldable arms. We do have backpack options. The camera gimbal does 360. Landing gear has been beefed up from the originals that you've seen at CES. We've increased the size of the aluminum mounts. They're also...
Oh yeah, they did get beefier.
Right, and they've gave a little lip on here to increase the diameter of the tube. So
a little more.
Yep, absolutely. And so that's been done. We've added a locking mechanism to the battery, so it
Stays in
positively locks into place.
And let's talk about, I'm looking at the eyes up on front.
Sure. So
This comes in two versions, and some people think you don't get obstacle avoidance with the base model.
you do get obstacle avoidance even with the base model. So there's two different types. One, a sonar based, and then we also have the Intel RealSense, which is IR based. The base model comes with the sonar type. What this does is it can detect objects, solid objects typically, and that'll stop the aircraft.
About what distance?
Everything gets slowed down a little bit when you're in obstacle avoidance with using the sonar.
Okay.
And so it goes about 15 miles per hour while you have that feature active, but it'll detect it about 7-10 feet away and actually slow it down and stop it before it hits any object.
I think what you were saying here is really actually an important detail. Mm-hmm. When you choose to use obstacle avoidance, you can't go balls out.
Right, and it automatically slows everything down so it has enough reaction speed, so you can go full blast with it and not have to worry about hitting something. So on the more advanced side of things, where with the Intel RealSense, it becomes a much faster obstacle avoidance system. You know, we get much faster. The reaction speed is at 5 milliseconds. And it can detect objects further than 15 feet away.
Wow.
So you're talking a lot faster in the ability to go around objects without hitting them.
I can't wait to try that myself and make some videos about it.
Me neither.
Wait, you already tried it, I hope.
I did. I tried some base models over at CES, but in the real world environments, we're still kind of waiting around on Intel and our company to
I know a place where we can test this.
I do too. We should go do that.
I think we have to have a follow-up video here involving some flying and some barbecue.
Absolutely. And follow me on this mode. 42 miles an hour. I was tracking it with my truck.
So wait a minute. So you hopped in your truck and you drove off
with the little wizard. I had it bound up to this. I had it in follow me. I got it up to 42 and it was still tracking me just fine.
42 miles an hour in a truck with follow me. That's pretty seriously fast. Now, talking follow me, you can fly this thing with the wizard.
Yep.
Now, if you go downhill like skiers,
it does follow you downhill.
It's going to follow the altitude changes?
Yes. With the Wizard, absolutely. So they both have barometers built in. Even our ST16 has a barometer built in.
So making it possible to
track altitude changes, yes.
So next week we're going to be shipping this stuff. I can't wait to actually check these out. That is no longer pre-production units, but actual units.
Actual units, yep. And that's what you're seeing right now. Even this one is essentially a production unit.
Woo! So guys, stay tuned for more FPVguy videos, and we'll see more of the Ryan, as you know. And we're also going to test some of these new features. There's really nothing new in expectations here, just new as in this is finally ready to ship. And it's actually shipping very nicely. It's just coming into the spring. So this is a good time. So stay tuned, and we'll get some more videos about how this works very, very shortly. Stay tuned, and more videos from NAB 2016 coming up.
Thank you, guys.